Hello.
He's back.
He's back. As are we. Ladies and gents, welcome to the 19th episode.
19th episode.
Thread of Gentlemen.
God damn.
Lucky number 19.
So I've picked up a really good fact this week.
Oh, dropping it early.
So just kind of like going on from the anal seepage from last week. I found out there's a natural artificial vanilla flavour
Excuse me.
that exists in the world.
Don't do that.
Hang on, how does natural artificial...
Don't ask those questions.
So you get like natural, like the normal vanilla is made from actual
From vanilla, yeah.
But if you're cheap, you can get like an artificial vanilla
Okay.
that is also natural.
But it's not made of vanilla, I think.
It's not made of vanilla. It smells a lot like vanilla, tastes a lot like vanilla. It comes from dried seepage from a beaver's anus.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I knew it.
But how did that come about? How did someone go, oh, that tastes like vanilla?
This I don't know. These are
the answers I crave.
One, my friend.
So I had to confirm this for Natural Geographic.
With a beaver.
Natural beaver seepage.
Yeah,
I've got
anal
a worse
seepage.
question for you.
Go on.
Because what companies put the beaver seepage into their products?
No, but it's going to be like shitty ice creams that are like just cheap as chips.
Oh, I've had so many.
They get that. Someone
And I'm not going to
smells.
stop. Oh no. There's so many people, like everybody has had beaver seepage.
Yeah.
Everybody. Oh.
I'm never going to be able to eat ice cream again. There's going
Oh, you will.
to be... My life exists now in two stages, from before you brought that into my life and everything after.
Right, hold on.
You are
Okay.
welcome.
99p flakes.
Enjoy.
That's covered in beaver. Everything that's ever been deep fried in America, beaver seepage.
You think about all those like vanilla essences, all the like, vanilla ice creams, milkshakes, all of this kind of stuff.
Pancakes
now,
with vanilla. But it smells and tastes so innocent, doesn't it? That's
Wow,
the thing.
this is going to take up a lot of episode 19.
Yeah, so like I read something about Natural Geographic, just to kind of be sure. Is it Natural Geographic? And yeah, this lady was basically like, yeah, she just kind of gets people to like smell this beaver. Can you
Excuse me, mate. Can you smell my beaver?
smell this beaver's ass? And they're like, well, no. And they're like, no, just do it. It smells nice. And they're
Essence of beaver.
like, it smells of vanilla.
Oh no! No, it's just at some point somebody had to fucking fuck up and then go, oh wow, I'm gonna make a lot of money off this.
Yeah. Nobody can know, but...
How do you get? I've so many questions. Oh, it's
yeah,
like
that's my fact of the
what
day.
annoys me about that fact is that I'm not gonna change, and that's what's terrible.
Yeah. See, I think I will now.
Well, so here's the thing. Next time you see a vanilla product that isn't vegan, you can safely assume it's probably come from a beaver.
Beaver.
If I am wrong on this,
Welcome to episode 19.
This will be our final episode.
Don't
Oh, we just fucking annoyed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Any more fucking facts?
No.
Good. Right, shall we?
That was my one for the day.
I like that.
Hello and welcome to the Thread of Gentlemen.
A podcast where we take a kamikaze dive into the best.
And often worse tales the internet has to offer.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Ben.
I'm Charlie, and without any further ado,
I think we need to get this show started.
So this one was sent in anonymously. A friend of mine told me that a guy from his work had a one-night stand with a girl that wanted to take it up the butt.
Nice.
I mean, that doesn't happen though, does it? Outside of porn.
Dad left early.
So he did it. Good lad. And he woke up the next morning, rolled his foreskin back, and found a piece of sweet corn.
And come on, Anne.
That's the end of the story.
And that was his morning snack.
That is how you turn dinner into brekkie.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
nah, come on. There's no way you're going to find sweet
It's
corn.
so not
Where there's
enough
one
detail
bit of
there.
sweet corn, there's gonna be 10 other pieces up there.
Yeah. Sweet corn's like the yellow assassin. Like, it goes... Like you see it in the bowl afterwards, and like nothing. It's been untouched. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's
It's just stripped.
So I fully understand it. Like you could probably, maybe not the full,
Yeah, explain it's in the bowl,
but you could get
in the mouth. Not explaining the fucking foreskin. I don't want to.
I don't want to know about this.
I just fucking don't. There's a piece of shitty sweet corn inside of a penis.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's like Russian dolls.
A Fabergé foreskin.
Fabergé Smeg.
Okay, so we got a story here called A Good Read.
A good read.
And this was sent in by Will. Thank you very much for sending this in, Will.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you,
I
William.
don't think that's your real name.
No, I doubt it.
Not after this story, it won't.
So I used to have this mate that was a total suck-up. A brown nose of the highest order. He used to have a job on a building site and he would leave the house early so he could be on site first and warm up everyone's work boots next to the radiator and get the kettles on.
Oh, what a cunt.
Tosser.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I hate him already. I want him to fail.
No one likes that guy. All our mates used to ask why we hung out with this prick. Let's call him Tony. Probably not his real name.
Nope, let's call him cunt.
And the answer was simple. Tony had a car.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, fine with that. And he loved to drive. Every party, event, anything, he would always offer to drive. And as we were 16 and 17, this was fucking great for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, fully fine. Beers, mate. Yeah. Tony, good lad.
Lovely, Jeopardy.
We'd see Tony most nights if we needed dropping anywhere and even just to do a bit of shopping. Totally used him, to be honest.
Tony, take me down Tesco's, mate. I need some bog roll.
But Will, bless him, does say here, but don't feel bad, he was a prick.
Yeah, fair.
So anyhow, to the story, one day we all piled into the back of his Vauxhall Astra en route to a party and noticed a Viz magazine in there. Nice. We went to go read it and he went mental.
Oh.
That's Bob's Viz. Bob is my boss. That's Bob's magazine and you can't read it.
Bob.
See, told you he was a tosser.
Yeah. Full on tosser.
We went to the party and got sufficiently plastered, still annoyed at how Tony had snapped at us.
Tony, you fucking bitch, just drive the car.
We decided to make merriment.
Wow.
We fucked Tony.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So back in those days, it was fairly easy to get inside that old-style Astra. And let's be fair, we were no strangers getting to locked cars. We was in his Astra in about 30 seconds. You can probably guess what happened next. I pitched off a long, meaty chud in Bob's magazine and mashed it shut.
So they broke into his car and pooed in a magazine.
Yeah, so like
The logical solution.
this guy...
We're only doing what's right, Tony.
This guy went through somebody else's stuff, got pissed off when they said, why are you going through his stuff? And then decided to break into his car and take a shit in the magazine.
I feel like Tony's not the cunt.
I don't think it's Tony at all.
No, I'm still on their side.
It's like that earlier that evening. They're like, Tony, fucking cunt, I want to go pick up some cigarettes. Pick me up. And then they're like, fucking Tony, shit in his magazine.
2 minutes late, you bitch.
Fucking Tony.
So I pitched off a long, meaty chud in Bob's magazine and mashed it shut. Mashed it shut.
Yeah, I know.
Mashed it shut.
Like a fucking butterfly prick.
Yeah, a nice
Oh,
little
God, it's a raw
butterfly
sausage
prick.
test. Yeah.
I then put it
Raw
back
sausage
where...
test.
I then put it back where it was in the car. We locked up, leaving Tony none the wiser. I don't remember exactly what happened, but Tony lost his job soon after that.
Yep.
Either for the magazine or because they found him an annoying cunt. I don't feel bad. Last line, I don't feel bad about it because he was a tosser.
I mean, you know what's funny about that story is that, like, we've
Who's
had
the
no
tosser on
evidence
this
for
side?
Tony being a tosser, but we've got a fucking catalogue of shit that you've done to this guy. Yeah, it's like, I don't feel bad that I shat in his car.
Yeah,
I fucking got him fired.
Yeah, ruined his
Treat him
life.
like a fucking prick.
Okay, well, cheers for sending that in, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Will.
Thanks for that. What you got for me, Benjamin?
We haven't had enough poo stories today, so this one's called The Work Poo.
Nice.
Sent in by Graham.
Graham. Thank you, Graham.
Hey, Graham. I used to work at a building merchant's and the boss was really tight. So tight, in fact, that he would never turn the heating on, so we were always freezing. Tighter still, he would put me and my mate in alternate shifts, so there was only one of us in the shop. I guess kind of cunty, but you know, his business, so fucking make do.
Yeah.
My mate used to wear his big hoodie and leave it on the back of his chair. On my shifts, I would used to wear it too. My mate is a lot bigger than me, so this hoodie was fucking massive when I put it on. Oh, you're his bitch. The arms used to hang down, bitch, and I looked like a child wearing an adult's clothes in it.
You look like a bitch.
Yeah, you look like a fucking bitch. If you wear another man's clothes and that other man's clothes are too big for you, guess what? You bitch.
You're a bitch, yeah.
Okay, one day I was serving a customer and had bad guts.
Here we go.
Yeah,
We're in.
Take a seat.
Thread Gentleman, episode 19, here we go.
Roll your sleeves up.
It's nice to see how much we've changed and matured over the last 19 episodes.
Anyway, back to the bitch. I mean, I was dropping eggs all over the shop, he says. Finally, they fucked off, so I shut the shop and went for a shit.
Good lad.
Yeah, good. Everything so far. Bad times happened. Won't go into details. Definitely do.
No. Always bring those kind of details.
But suffice to say, it wasn't a clean break, and the clean-up took a lot longer than usual. The board marker.
Yeah, keeps on going. The human crayon.
So frustrating.
So frustrating. You're literally just... It just keeps fucking coming.
But there's nothing
It's
you can
getting
do.
worse.
Somebody's literally playing a xylophone outside the cubicle. So I wiped it to beige, and off I went. Sometimes you have to.
I wiped to beige.
Now, I'm not sure many of I don't think the female listeners that we have actually understand this, but when, desperate times equal beige measures.
When clean isn't happening. I wiped to beige.
By the way, said he wouldn't go into detail. Definitely would did.
Oh, man. Wipe to beige. That's up there. We've just sent it, I think.
Wiped it to beige.
Wiped to beige. But we've all been there. We do it as beige.
I mean, sometimes.
Just give up.
Only so many trees in the world, and that seems like... It's fucking changing colours every 30 wipes. It's just, we've all had those ones where you're like, how is it getting darker? There's more. So
As long as you got rid of the kernels of sweet corn, then it's fine. You've done most of your job.
Saved it for his girlfriend to ask later.
and saved it for some flavouring for some ice cream.
Oh, God.
That's what we call a callback.
Segue!
So opened up the shop, did some invoicing, but every customer I saw smelt like shit. Oh dear.
Oh, no, they didn't.
At first, I thought it was just one or two smelly bastards. But as I saw more and more... By the way, when you got to poo person number 2,
Yeah.
one poo person maybe, but two poo people, no. So... At first, he thought it was just two smelly bastards. But as I saw more and more, I started looking around the shop for the source of the pooey stench. It didn't take me long to find a great big brown stripe down the arm of the hoodie.
How do you fuck it up that badly?
You have become the toilet paper.
I mean, so that is someone else's problem.
Yeah.
That is
Back on the seat. See
that
you
is
later.
not your
Off
hoodie.
comes the hoodie. By the way, bitch. Bear in mind, the arms on these things were massive. We know bitch. So I'd gone to wipe. The arm had obviously got in the way.
Yeah.
Avoidable situation if you weren't. Bitch.
But how bad was this shit that the toilet paper and clothing could sort it out?
Hey, here's some advice. Notice sooner. Fuck. Anyhow, without thinking, I flicked off the bits that needed flicking. No, you take the fucking hoodie off. That's what you do.
You don't flick off the kernels.
You know what? It's
don't
all
flick
these
off-
people who make bad poo choices just do not fucking get themselves out of these situations fast enough, do they?
No.
Take
off the hoodie.
I started
Burn
flicking it off. That's it. Put it on fucking your skin. Great.
That honestly, you take the hoodie off, and that is someone else's problem straight away.
So flicked off the bits that needed flicking.
All of it needs flicking.
Nothing needed flicking. Everything needed.
How do you
removing.
flick off a skid?
I guess there's lumps in the skid.
Skid.
How bad?
No, hold on. This is not a skid, okay?
It wasn't finished.
No,
is what
this
this is.
Shit on your. If you can flick it off, it's not defined as a skid.
Yeah, just no. That is a real way, bad use of time.
Yeah, terrible use of
I love that that's the bit against you. Like, the time management here, guys.
Throw that away. Rid yourself of this hoodie.
my god.
Sorry, go on.
And then it gets worse. It says, put the hoodie back on and close the shop up.
Lovely. So he did just walk away. Good lad.
Why'd you put it back on?
Do you know what? Every time somebody does
put it back on the
this,
chair.
for those of our...
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
For all those listeners out there who've been listening from day one, okay, I'm going to coin a phrase every time somebody does some dumb fucking shit around human waste, okay? And the phrase is purely this. Fucking leave the fucking hat.
Leave the fucking hat.
Leave the fucking hat. What was that? Leave the hat. So LTH. LTH.
Love it.
LT fucking H.
Do you know what I
Burn
mean?
the thing, call a priest, and seek counselling. The next day, I got a call from my mate who was opening, who was demanding to know what the fucking pooey stench in the shop was.
It's a piece of your clothing.
I've given you a piece of me everywhere you go. I told him what had happened. Shouldn't have done that.
No.
Leave the fucking hat.
That's someone else's problem. That is.
Yeah. So he accused me of wiping my arse with his hoodie. Every right to.
Yeah.
Which is what happened.
Intentionally, unintentionally, shit ended up on the hoodie.
Yeah.
So
If there is a skid mark on your hoodie, you're going to blame someone. That's
That doesn't just happen.
heads will roll. You know what I do? I'd fucking gag you with the pooey hoodie.
But you know what? LTH, leave the hoodie.
Leave the fucking hoodie. Yeah. Fucking people.
but you throw the hoodie away.
For our listeners who can't see, he is literally banging the temples of his head with his fist, being like, fuck yeah.
If you accidentally wipe with someone's hoodie, the hoodie goes away. The hoodie gets binned in another bin,
I call the
somewhere
police
else.
on the hoodie.
But the
You
thing
don't
is,
just leave it.
but the thing is,
Well,
if it's your mate,
yeah, you would.
you 100% would.
Fine, yeah.
It's just, I can just
Yeah,
imagine, this
good point, my
fucking
mate.
retarded idea that you're just like, oh god, and then flick, and then just you put it on the seat. There you go, all better now. Not better now. Bad now. Worse.
Bad, very bad now.
All night. Smell. Linger.
Not your problem.
Yeah. Enjoy your coffee. And we laughed about it. Oh.
See,
Good friend.
Yeah.
Throughout the day, he kept sending me messages as he found more besmudge stained items.
More what?
Everywhere I'd went had a poo stain. Now that's funny. That's funny shit.
Yeah.
The Goodins folder next to the desk. I'm assuming that's where products come in.
Yeah, I guess so.
So that sounds like it had it. Where the arms of the hoodie would hang was a write-off. Oh. This is not a skid mark. This is caked shit. But did you actually do the initial first wipe with the hoodie and then do everything else?
It's like a runway of shit.
I'm actually starting to not believe that your arsehole went to beige. I think you still had cake shit around your arsehole.
Suez Canal.
And apparently shit for brains! For fuck's sake.
Maybe they just didn't shit in the toilet. They just shit
And just smeared it everywhere.
kept.
Pens I'd been using after the flick were binned. Okay.
Oh, because it was on his hat.
Yeah. So here's my question to you: why did you put the fucking pen back? Okay. So you went flick.
I'm going to leave a little note now.
Yeah. Back in the thing. Fucking guy. So apparently I'd flicked one off the lumps under the desk too. Anyway, cheerio.
Amazing. Yep. Cheers for that. Cheerio, mate.
Well,
You
thank
made
you very
all
much
the
for
wrong
that one in.
decisions. Every decision that you make wrong. It's wrong. You fucking animal. By the way, love it. Send more stories in.
Yes, please send more in.
Oh my god, you're
Yes.
amazing.
Graham, thank you.
Thank you, Graham.
Thank you, Graham.
I don't know what you're up to in your life, but I'm just going to say this. Just go and have a wash right now. Just go and have a wash.
I got
Because
it.
you're going to need it, whatever you're up to.
Graham, be more careful.
Yeah.
And no more bitch hoodies, okay?
Leave the hat.
This one was sent in by Dean.
Stories at thethreadofgentleman.com. Send more in.
Me and my mate were standard teenage lads, going out and getting hammered
I
regularly.
fucking doubt you were standard after we hear this. Sorry to cut you off there, but I just had to fucking put that in.
Any story that starts with, we're normal people, just ends up in very
Said Charles Manson.
subnormal. We went to different unis, but we often met up and went out in each other's towns to get shit-faced. This continued into my second year, and one night sticks out in my memory. Now, my mate was renowned for chundering. It's what he did every time.
Yeah.
When he drank, you knew sooner or later he'd be doing the Technicolor yawn.
The Technicolor yawn. Oh, I love that.
Never gonna leave my memory.
Love that. The Technicolor
I'm
yawn.
gonna laugh while vomiting now, and I'm gonna think of that. So thanks a fucking bunch for that one.
Thanks, Dean.
That's vomit coming out my nose next time.
So sooner or later, he'd be doing the Technicolor yawn and redecorating a Wetherspoon's toilet. But he'd never stop or tap out. A half-time chunder was a well-known tactic for this lad.
Yeah, tactical chunder. I'm all for this.
You know what? The
Exactly.
most brutal of any fucking room in the world is a Wetherspoon's toilet.
Yeah, completely.
That's the prison.
Because
fucking-
you've walked 4 miles to get there. So after he'd had a chunder, he'd always get back up, wipe the chunks from his beard, and get back on the booze.
Technicolor yawn. Honestly,
Bit of corn.
That's
It was the height of summer and the hottest day of the year. This is not. Those two things do not bode well.
Summer chunder is a very, very particular.
Summer chunks make me feel
that was really good.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. Right, so after a particularly heavy session and him blowing chunks in a drain outside a pub,
Why does it sound gay?
yeah, who's chunks? We called it a night and headed back to my student digs. I lived on the second floor and we made it up the stairs and passed out. Right, fine. So that should be good. This is good. I woke about 2 hours later, head spinning, and I could hear and smell vomiting in my room. Not good.
No.
Not good at all.
Why do I feel like it's going to get worse, John?
I had a sink in my room. Aren't student digs fun? And my mate was hurling again for all he was worth. Straight into the sink.
Jesus Christ.
You know that thing that happens when you can hear / smell someone being sick? I knew I was going to join my mate in the vomit stakes, and I knew it was happening now.
Oh, fuck.
What do they do? Run a vomit train on each other?
So I took my place at the porcelain and made an offering of chunks at the sinks.
This is to you, God of drink.
Once we were done, we felt amazing. But now I had a new issue. The chunks of vomit were too big to go down the drain and clogged up the plug hole.
I've got 2 words for you, my friend. Potato masher.
It's so gross.
What's wrong with just a little finger, man? They'll go down.
No one's ever eaten at my house again.
No.
Anybody for minestrone soup?
Oh. And now the sink was half full of sick. The room was starting to stink as it was the hottest day of the year, so we needed to act fast. So me and my mate hatched a plan. We took scoopfuls of our combined sick in our hands and dropped it out of the open window.
Oh,
that's not what I would have done.
Yeah, but you know what? If it wasn't for these fucking people, we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, fair play.
Because out of all the 900 options that they could have used to make that situation,
The walk away option is still very much there.
It's still at the
paramount to that.
Oh man! So they scoop it up in their hands, they drop it out the window. He's put genius, really. Mission accomplished. We went back to bed, basking in the glow of our intellectual prowess.
Wow, they really are seeing some beautiful mind shit with this, aren't they? Like there's equations written on the wall in vomit.
My housemate, who was called Pooey Paul, because his pillowcase had some shit on it, lived in the room directly below me. I want to live in this fucking house.
I mean, if it's got skids on a pillow, like it's
That's where your head is, man.
Skids on a pillow.
That's an issue.
It's like riders on the store. Skids on a pillow.
Skidders on the pillow.
Oh, anyway.
This pillow brown.
Right, so in the morning we descended.
The chunder raining down.
Got some sweet corn. In the morning, we descended into a hostile household.
I'm feeling sick and I will chunder you and I. I'm going to come up with a whole fucking song.
Pooey Paul was not impressed. He told us about how he'd been sleeping with his windows open. In brackets, hottest day of the year.
Splatter.
and had awoken to the sounds of splatting and laughing.
Oh, fuck this guy. He's got shit on his pillow.
He turned his light on to see a good 2 pints of sick splattering through his open window onto his bed and onto his bike, which he parked outside. All whilst hearing us laughing and congratulating ourselves on how smart we were.
That is. Can you imagine a worse way of waking up than being like splats of sick, like arriving on you when you're sleeping?
You know what makes it for me is the fucking like the bro pride. That's bro genius.
They had a problem and they resolved it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Adapt, overcome,
Survive.
Their fucking like military insignia would just be like hands full of
sick, yeah.
Those who scoop win.
I honestly feel that if I had to handle sick like that, I would just start chundering again.
There was no attempt to look at anything in the room that might aid the situation.
Hands.
Scoop.
I can scoop.
Fling.
It literally was, how can I make this someone else's problem as quickly as possible?
This is some Neil deGrasse Tyson shit where they talk about like the fucking that part of your brain that kicks in, you know, in extreme situations where it's just like it takes you back to the cradle of life. Yeah, when we were apes and you're just like, sick, fling. Job good done.
Sleep now.
Have wank, fall asleep.
Oh man, thank you for sending that in, Dean. You legend. Go and wash your hands.
Yeah, you definitely. When I was in middle school, someone jerked off and finished on his desk in the middle of class.
Right.
In the middle of class.
How does this happen? Who are these people?
I swore I would never tell the story again. And here I am. The story is legend in our area, and it's been retold so many times it's hard to figure out what exactly happened after he finished. It's one of those like legend stories.
Yeah,
isn't it? Yeah.
I just can't imagine.
But it probably did like you want. I don't want to believe this, but you know when you remember school and just being like, yeah, that like I'm well aware that probably did happen. Nah.
So right, guys having a wank. What happens next, Ben?
So I'll give you each ending I've heard from different people. Multiple choice.
Oh, okay. This is like a build your own adventure.
Guess. I don't know what the ending's going to be, but maybe we take a guess each. Numero uno. He finished and shot it across his desk into the girl's hair in front of him. That seems already like the winner to me.
Yeah, no. Realistically, like, you know, who's like, you're a kid, you whack off loads.
People are going to be really exhausted. I'm going to have to. Something about Mary. I have to make the fucking reference because come in a woman's hair.
I want that to be true, but I feel like it's not that likely.
I feel like the distance is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, he's going to hit his chin.
I've sung some yogurt.
Oh, great. So now I can't eat ice cream or yogurt.
By the way, this is totally fucking staying in the pod. Numero due.
A Peter North 8 robot.
All right, number 2. The teacher had something happening.
Hang on, I just need a minute to enjoy that.
I'm a British Spider-Man, so go fuck yourself.
Some fucking yogurt.
Squirt.
Oh, goddamn. All right, sorry, keep going.
Yeah.
The teacher heard something happening, went over and saw it on the desk and put a finger in it. Fuck off, that didn't happen.
No,
I think it's more likely than the hair one. If he's just on the desk,
you don't know what's
she comes
going
up
on
and
and
goes,
like, what the fuck is this?
What's that?
Yeah. No. By the way, hey, here's the thing. I see a liquid. I don't fucking touch it. So part 3.
Part 3.
He just cummed over himself and got kicked out of class.
3.
Yeah, 3 is more likely, but I want it to be...
Nah, went in the girl's hair. I'm going with that one. He got suspended a few years later. Got caught peeing outside and put on the Sex offenders list. Can you go on the sex offenders list?
So
Peeing outside?
which one did he do?
They don't know.
I don't know.
It could
So
have
the
been
guy
any.
is really funny and pretty chill now. Yeah, because he's been fucked in prison a lot.
Hang on, wait. So they still know this dude. He's funny, but he's chill, but he's on the sex offenders list.
Apparently, he has a lot of stories about him, and they're all amazing. So fucking share them.
Yeah.
So like, which did he do? Did we
Could you be on the sex offenders list? Can you get on that fucking list by pissing outside?
Maybe if he had his cock out in front of a school. Pissing or something.
That's probably a thing. So wait, hold on. So I'm going with come in here. You're going with what?
I reckon just jizzed on himself.
Jason, sir?
I want to believe come in here.
You kind of got to pick Dippy Licky Finger, though.
All right, I'm going to pick Dippy Licky Finger.
I
Because I care so much. Yeah. But do you think like the most harrowing thing about that is
Yes,
We've
he
all
owns
been in
Amazon now.
school.
That was Jeff Bezos.
how much of that was going on around us in people's pockets?
Yeah, I imagine probably more than.
Fuck. Do you know what's funny is I don't think about that kind of shit. And now I do because I'm in this fucking podcast.
Okay. You guys ready for- this is from AP News, so this is like legit news.
AP News, what's that?
That's the fucking rock magazine.
Alternative press.
Yeah.
Like, so legit news. So,
Legit.
Florida man.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
We know what he looks like.
So, security officers at a South Florida airport have reported finding a handgun hidden inside raw chicken, packed in a traveler's luggage.
White guy.
Right. So, hang on. Right, at least it wasn't his anus. That's going to be the first place to go with that.
No, it wasn't his anus.
Yeah, but
was-
you're also, as well as the handgun,
Yeah.
you are not allowed to transport raw chicken on a plane.
It was a turkey shoot.
I'm going to hide the thing I'm not supposed to have. It's like,
In a
oh,
chicken.
I've got some coke. I better hide it in some heroin.
There's still a dead animal to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
You know.
So the Transportation Security Administration posted photos of the gun and poultry on Monday on its official Instagram account. The weapon was recovered at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport.
Oh, I've been there.
The
Why
post
am I
didn't-
getting this image of like the I know that it's not like this, but I'm just getting this image of like the chicken, but like there's an obvious like gun depression out of the chicken.
Just the gun sticking out of his arse.
But it's like fleshy gun shape.
I will try to get the photo up for you.
Got a shotgun inside of it.
Fucking
Just over
RPG.
the end of the RPG.
I mean, yeah, it's the,
For fuck's sake. Yeah, we'll have to get this up on the Twitter, but it's
yeah, it's
basically,
going up on Twitter
imagine a chicken
with a Glock inside.
with a fucking gun poking out of it.
So the
What
post,
you're thinking of, that's it.
the post didn't identify the traveller who was transporting the weapon or whether any arrests were made. Someone was arrested.
America. Yeah, no, that's not a smart gentleman that did that.
Got a good one from Sky News.
Oh, okay.
Sky News, we're going up in the world. Fuck me.
This is the last one is not serious news.
Okay.
The last one is.
Oh, yeah, because the one before was serious news.
The world needed to know about that.
Firefighters free toddler who got her head stuck in a toilet seat.
How big was her fucking head? Okay.
You fucked up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you really fucked up because that's the wrong end.
Firefighters were sent to rescue a 2-year-old Harper from her potty after she tried to wear it. An evening of potty training went badly wrong after a toddler got her head stuck in the toilet seat. Kay,
ending up in
37, had been trying to potty train her 2-year-old daughter at the home in Wallsend, North Tyneside.
You failed miserably.
But Newcastle. I'm not surprised.
Why I man? But the toddler decided to try to wear the seat around her neck, and got into difficulty, crying, "Mummy, I'm stuck."
I forgot my head in the pooper scooper.
The mum's efforts to get the seat off were unsuccessful, and in desperation, she asked her 16-year-old daughter to call firefighters for help.
I feel like that's an overreaction because you can get a fucking potty off.
But you didn't want it because you wanted to see people's reaction when you're like, you're going to like this.
I really
Yeah.
hope that she hadn't shit in it first.
I fucking hope she
Oh,
did.
could you imagine?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, but I feel like that would just help the situation getting it off.
Well, it depends what she'd been eating, I suppose. It could act like a mortar. Stick it in.
Piece of corn got wedged.
But, like, again, like, have a check on our Twitter. She could fucking fit her head through that. So the firefighters used, I'm going to quote him here as well.
Common sense.
Use their iPhones to video it.
Like they used like small tools. Like they basically just yanked it apart a little bit and it slipped off.
I could make a joke about the fact
Easy
a
peasy.
small tool is the kid that got his head stuck in the fucking toilet.
Anyway, so
More stories, or are we flat out?
Yeah, so I've got one more here. That
Hello.
is I wouldn't say it's a news story. I'd say it's more of a review.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, this could be a cool little feature for season 3.
This could be a nice little feature. I saw this and kind of thought, fuck yeah, this is really good. So this is a review of the Milwaukee County Zoo. This is a review from Marie Kelly. Kelly could be a surname, could be a second name. Okay, I'm not going to do the American accent, but goddamn.
You should try.
Okay, so first off...
Stop trying.
That's not good. Okay, so first off, me and my family love to visit all different types of zoos. Elephants being my all-time favourite. When we took my daughter to see the elephants, I was mortified by the absolute lack of care and concern.
Elephants are a bit of a shit favourite animal because they're great, they're
Right.
huge, they've got big flappy ears, big fan, but they're a bit grey and boring. And they do fucking
Big fan,
stink.
love your work. Yeah, or it's just like too fucking big for a zoo. Get that thing the fuck out of there.
And also, yeah, they shouldn't be in a zoo, but they're kind of boring.
I mean, put a fucking
boring
jab.
as an elephant. I'd be. If you're in,
Well, I feel like we're about to hear something
Yeah,
an
well, we
elephant
are.
does that makes it slightly more interesting.
so I was mortified by the absolute lack of care and concern. This elephant had the largest erection I have ever seen. My daughter began asking me what that was, and she's only 3. If the staff took care of these poor animals and relieved them, then maybe my 3-year-old wouldn't be asking about gigantic elephant erections. So Marie Kelly is angry at the zoo for not wanking off elephants. Bin.
I'm going to need just a minute with that one. I feel like the donation box at the zoo doesn't cover that.
Yeah.
No.
Whose job would that be?
The elephant wanker.
Fucking you.
The elephant man. I'm not an animal.
Macho Man Randy Savage to go in there and do something about it.
That's going in.
Oh yeah.
I think John's had a fucking stroke.
Oh, God, I'm tired. Oh, man. Like, why? Who's... Why? Leave the elephants alone.
It's such a weird place to come from. Like, this is appalling. Would somebody go and fucking wank off this elephant? Like when you went to the monkey enclosure and they were fucking the shit out of each other, you go, see, the standards haven't totally fucking slipped.
Imagine if you went to the zoo and there's just a guy wanking off the elephants, but he...
But waving at the kids while doing it.
Does he work here? Or?
No, he's wearing the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off with your
Jesus
weird
Christ.
fucking demands.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That's like the ultimate Karen.
Yeah,
That is that is fucking middle
Fuck.
America fucking cow.
But then also at the same time, like, what kind of life does she lead where she thinks that that's normal?
Wonderful wife, by the way. She's sitting
Yeah.
a dick and she's like, oh, no, we can't have this.
Yeah.
No,
The guys at the bookshop were looking a bit depressed, so I'll be back in 40 minutes.
Fucking, they ran a train on me because they'd all fucking, they just looked depressed. I really fucking hope they don't have pets.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to episode 20.
One more to go. One more to go and we can do it. We're nearly there at the end of season 2.
Who would have thought it would have been wanking off elephants that tipped me over the edge? What's the fucking fake, like Dumbo? That's all I can think of in that fucking circus where he's like, oh, I'm depressed, I can't see my mum, can someone
Yelk,
wank
yelk,
me
yelk,
off?
yelk, yelk. You went to a weird fucking place.
He could probably wank himself off with his ears. Yeah, massive fucking ears.
He could do a fucking wank burrito. A fresh burrito.
Give himself an ear job.
Oh, fucking yeah, like the wankiest spring roll of all time.
God damn, that's not something I want to think about.
If you just see that, like, oh, that bat should be in a tree. Ah!
You would hear every fap.
Oh, God damn it. Although I suppose if you had a trunk...
When you're done as well, it looks like...
Yeah, I mean, if the shoe fits, you know.
Exactly.
That Dumbo is the only person that wanks with his ears. It makes it look like a fucking caterpillar is turning into a butterfly when you're done.
Do you reckon elephants do whack themselves off with the trunk?
Okay, look what this person's done.
But the thing is...
Because, like, the horses do the slappy technique, don't they?
They do the what?
Oh,
The
what?
slappy
Wait, what?
technique.
What's that?
So they've got, when they get an erection, they basically just slap it up against their belly.
They don't really get an erection. They get
Until-
more of like a fucking...
What's a lipstick?
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
just like... it's horrendous.
But yeah, they
horse
slap
cock
it
is the
against
worst thing.
themselves until they, blow.
So they wank themselves off with their tummies?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, you'd use your trunk if you know.
I'd be disappointed now if elephants don't wank themselves off with their tummies.
Yeah.
And how has it got to that point? It's fucking Tuesday. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ, this is just the start of your week. The rest of it's going downhill.
I guess elephants can wank each other off with their cock.
All right, Jesus Christ. Guys, thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep fucking sending it.
Yeah.
Leave the fucking hat.
Leave the elephants alone.
Send more things into stories at thethreadofgentleman.com. Thank you so much for listening.
We're going to the zoo now.
Do you reckon they have ice cream?